Hi, I'm your German snob and I'm here with another episode of Let's Play some Vice City. Alright, so... same deal as every episode, we are going to do the next mission, I'm going to drive there, you know what that is all about by now, I guess. So what kind of music do I want? Oh god, no. Way better, I guess. So, here we go. Next mission once again at Mr. Diaz's mansion, which is not that way. But now I should remember how to drive. You know, the more modern GTA games have a, I guess you can say a GPS, where it shows like a colored line on the road where you have to drive to get to your destination. But Vice City didn't have that yet. So I have to rely on my orientation skills to get to my destination. Now admittedly, the more recent GTA games are also way bigger in terms of, in terms of area, so I guess they kind of need something like that. But I will complain about it nonetheless. So here we are. And if I remember correctly, the next mission should be pretty fun. At least I hope so. If it's the one that I remember. So here we go. Oh yeah.
What kind of incompetent fool are you? Fool! 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 Tommy!
What, Ricardo?
These idiots, they're always trying to screw you. That's the problem with this business. What do you think you're doing? These pricks have failed me miserably. Soon any mom and pop will think they could sell Gallo in Vice City. What next, huh? The stinking mafia? That gang place is a fortress at ground level. So Quentin here, Quentin! He'll fly you over the area. Eradicate them! What do you think you're doing?
What are you doing here?
Hey, I've been asking around. It's obvious that Diaz jumped the deal and iced my brother.
And he'll kill you too.
I can take Diaz.
No, listen to me. I'll handle Diaz. He's beginning to trust me.
I guess he is. Now, if you've paid attention to the interior of Diaz's mansion, you will notice that it's very much modeled after Tony Montana's mansion in Scarface.
Puzzling me. Hey, what's with Quentin?
I don't know. I always kind of liked it. Quentin Vance. You think Vance? Hey, I got enough of that at school. Vance. Poor bastard. Where the hell are we headed anyway?
Prawn Island.
You ever find one of those from a whirly?
No, I'll get a best practice on the way though.
Exactly. Now this is what they call a turret section. You're just supposed to fire from the helicopter and it's pretty damn cool. Alright, this is gonna be good. Just hope that I'm not going to be too bad at it, which is always a certain possibility. So let's do this. Oh. Yep, that is what we are going to do. Just shoot from this helicopter. It has limited health, as you can probably guess. But I don't think that should be too much of a problem. I did this mission once in my previous playthrough. I think it took me 2 attempts, but that was just due to me being not very good and not aiming well as I'm doing now. But even worse, you know. But other than that, it's your basic turret section. Just don't think, just shoot, pretty much. And then everything's going to work out just fine. Blow up this van, blow up these guys, blow up this guy right here. I know that song, I don't know who it's from, but I know that song. I don't know. What can I say? Die. Just like that. And I should probably take advantage of these exploding barrels. But, you know, kinda like that. That would be smart. How's our helicopter doing? Not too badly. Not too badly indeed. Just gotta be careful not to act too dumb, and we should be fine. Are we done, or...? I don't think we are. No, I do not. But now we are. Now the rest of the mission is done on foot, and we are full on health, so as always should be doable. I think so. Yeah. One down. It also gets us police attention, but not too much, so still not too bad. The controls are... well, you know the deal by now. Also, as long as I'm not... oh boy. As long as I'm not in first person view, I can't aim for shit, and that's pretty bad. But yet not too terrible. So time to tear this place apart. Even though we have 2 police stars. Hey, who's the guy shooting at me? Where is he? I can hear you, but I can't see you. Come here, boy. Because if you don't come to me, I will come to you. And I mean, I guess it doesn't matter because you will be dead anyway. But at least try to cooperate and not just, you know... don't make a huge deal about it. See? If you would have complied, this could have been a whole lot shorter. And here we get a suitcase. Mission passed. And now we can... well, it said bridges to the mainland are now open. But actually it's just another island. There is no mainland to speak of. I don't know.
Tommy, it's me, Colonel Cortez. Look, senor, I believe you are a man who can get things done. So please help me. But find me at the boat, huh?
Sure, sooner or later. But what I was trying to say was... this whole game is set on an island, right? And so are all the other GTA games. And they all are set on the equivalents of famous American cities, and in some cases famous American, well, places in general. Like, GTA 3 was set in a version of New York, which was also on an island. Or rather, a bunch of islands. Vice City, which is Miami as well. San Andreas, which is part of California and part of Nevada, was also set on an island. And the more recent GTA games, which do New York and Los Angeles again, are also islands. So that would mean that the version of America that exists in the GTA universe has to be like an island archipelago or something. And I have no idea how that matters. It's just an observation I wanted to make. Let's just do the next mission and, you know.
That's so pleased with yourselves now, huh?
Whoa, watch where you're waving that thing.
No more pigeon shit on my car, eh, Tommy?
Guess not.
You're damn right. Now listen, you know who owns the fastest boat on the East Coast?
Not offhand, no.
Me! And I want it to stay that way. Every smuggler from here to Caracas has one dream, a faster boat. Rumor has it the boatyard has just completed such a vessel for some Costa Rican dickhead. And Tommy, I want that boat. Ah, I thought I got you. Where'd you come from? Pigeon!
I think your pigeons are back.
So this time we have to steal a boat. Once again, shouldn't be too hard. But I know that there is a mission coming not too long after this one that is going to be... Well, I have problems with it, and it's where I stopped my first playthrough because... I don't know, I just didn't get it done. I'm sorry, I just got interrupted. So, as I said, stealing boat and stuff. So what I was, I think, just going on about before I got interrupted was... There was that one mission which I have to look at the map. There was that one mission which I had kind of problems with in the sense that I'm... you know, in the sense that I couldn't complete it. And in retrospect I realized that's probably more because I was pretty bad at it and less because it was genuinely hard, and I will probably be able to do it in this playthrough. But it was just something I wanted to mention, you know, offhandedly. So here we go. We'll be there in a few minutes. Yeah. I don't know. As I said, cutting out the driving out of GTA just wouldn't work. It wouldn't be right. You know what I'm saying? Map. Oh yeah, I will look at this map a few more times, and apparently we are heading into... I want to say in the completely wrong direction. No, we are not. We are heading into the right direction. So this is where we first visit the second main island. I don't like this music. Also, that was a loading screen. But it was so short that it just kind of went by in the blink of an eye. Okay. So let's just drive in there and hope that everything works out fine. We are on full health as always. And it should be right at that dock there. Is anyone trying to attack us? I hope not. Oh, yes. Yes, people are trying to attack us. But we should manage just fine. Well, so much about that. Stupid exploding car. See you in a minute. Now this time let's try to do better. Of course, seeing how we died, our weapon have been taken away from us. So that means this time we have to improvise, which should make things at least a bit harder. So the first thing we need to do is to drive over that leather jacket wearing guy right there. Take his machine gun. And what we do then is try to survive. I would argue that that is very important. Survival, you know. Also, what I find pretty dumb is that this guy right there is shooting at us. But we can deal with that. And take his ammo, which we kind of desperately need. And then hope to kill his buddies too. Probably from as far away as possible. Yep, that should work out. They're all dead. Meaning that we can get their weapons. Or at least one of them. But plenty of ammo. Good. Now we are very careful. Rushing this is not a good idea. You will be tempted to do it. But, you know, better don't. There are at least a few in there, I think. Well, there are these construction workers with hammers and stuff. But they are not too much of a big problem. Die. Yep. So far it's going fairly well. There is that one fella right there, who won't be there for very much longer. And that cutscene that triggers and really serves only to take us out of the action, I guess. I want his ammo, I really do. And now we should be fine. At least I hope so. Now, just time to let down the boat. And time to deal with a few more guys. Emphasis on a few. Well, quite many actually. But nothing too bad. Ah, these death animations. What can I say about them? You know, in terms of gunplay, this whole game is really nothing special, but on the other hand, what else do you expect from a game at that time? Well, I guess there were some better ones in that regard. So, I'm not sure if that's really an excuse, but whatever. Just get that boat back to Diaz and we are done. And that will be when I wrap up this video.
We give you emotion 24/7.
I don't know, having boats in this game is kind of a weird decision, in the sense that you can't even swim, you know. So you kind of want to limit yourself in traveling on water.
Sometimes you just can't let go.
And we are done. Well, this mission took me a few attempts, but at the end it all worked out fine. So as you all know, I'm your German snob. This is Let's Play GTA Vice City. I'm going to be seeing you again next time. And until then, have a good time, enjoy yourself, and I hope you join me next time. So, oh sorry, phone call.
Get to the payphone next to the mall in Washington.
Alright, but we are going to do this at best in the next episode. Until then, ciao.